This is my iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I just installed this brand new Flow Labs NanoArmor screen protector. And I just wanted to point out a couple things. It's going to be a short video. I actually recorded the installation process and the whole thing, but it just takes too long. The video don't need to be that long for me to explain what I think is dope about this. And there's tons of people who've shown the installation, and honestly, the factory installation video is perfect. It's absolutely beautiful, and this thing just works. But why would anybody want to go and spend $40 on a screen protector? Let me explain this real quick. I tend to, most of the time, run my phone naked. That means no case, no nothing. Occasionally, I will slap on a D brand skin. And one of the reasons why I like to do that is because I use my phone to shoot a lot of video. I like to be able to just stick it in certain things like this really quickly, gimbals, whatever. And sometimes cases can be a pain in the butt, and you find yourself taking your case on and off. I even have a couple cases that a manufacturer just sent me that I need to do a quick review of. And these are cool, but most of the time my phone is naked. Well, no matter how much you rock your phone naked, you do need a screen protector. In my iPhone 16 Pro Max, for the first time, I tried the ESR screen protectors because they are highly rated. And I gotta say, they're very good. They're inexpensive. They're very good. You get a pack of 3 for like 20 bucks. But one thing I found about them is the installation process wasn't as smooth as everybody makes it out to be. And I am really good at this. I worked at Apple. I have installed thousands of screen protectors. I'm not going to say they're bad. I'm going to give them like a solid 9 out of 10. But it was something about seeing the reviews about this, and the person who made me decide to pick this one is a guy named Mobile Reviews A, because he's Canadian, Canadian A. It's Motor Reviews A. And he showed one thing that I thought was crazy. In this box, it comes with a single gigantic dust remover film. That was the selling point for me. There's more, but this was the selling point for me. Because the little paper, you like trying to get the dust off. And I was just like, this is brilliant that somebody came up with the concept of a single dust remover film. But the other main reason why I got this is it has anti-reflective coating. I wear glasses. The reflections can be a pain in the butt, but it also comes with something called polar spectra. And I didn't see a lot of these on the market. And that means if you wear polarized sunglasses, which I do a lot, I live in the tropics, it's a pain in the butt. You can't always see your phone because of polarization. And anybody who wears polarized shades, say for golf or fishing or whatever, when you get in your car, you put in your polarized shades and you can see the lamination dots in your screen. Some cases, you can see the suction cup from the robot that picked up the glass to stick it in your car. And that's just a pain in the butt. It makes it hard to see. So this doesn't have that. Then also, once I got it on, this guy is oleophobic as hell. I have a beard. I wear beard oil all the time. I also wear sunscreen all the time because, again, I live in the tropics. And you can't help but touch your face. And then when you touch your phone, there's fingerprints everywhere. This guy fights fingerprints amazingly. And if you happen to be a phone gamer, it's really smooth. So if you're playing games on your phone and you want that feel of a high-speed hand movement across the glass, I got to say, this Flow Labs is amazing. I've tried the ESR. I've tried Spigen. I've even tried the Zag, and I bought last year the Zag $50 one, and it was very good. Now, one last thing I want to point out, I think it's super important, and not enough people talk about this. When you go into the reviews and you're trying to find a case, of course, you realize you're watching reviews from everybody. And that includes the muggles who don't necessarily know how things work. And I'm not saying that they're bad, they just don't know. A lot of people complained on all the screen protectors about how fast they put it on and it broke within a week. A screen protector is not designed so that you can drop your phone. If you're a dropsy person, make sure you get ones that have a bunch in the pack, because you will break them. But the reason why they break so easily is so that your screen doesn't break. And it's designed to take the pressure of the fall and crack itself, so that way that energy disperses through those cracks and not actually break your phone. I saw a lot of people say that this one does crack easy, but if you look at the reviews from the video I'm talking about from Mobile Reviews A, I will show you how he tested, and he's beating the crap out of this thing. And yes, you get the little star patterns and whatnot, but that's designed to protect you from breaking your actual phone. So don't wig out when you're trying to find a screen protector out there and you see people talking about how fast they broke. And also, I'm not the type of person to drop my phone. Like, it's just not something that I'm into. Some people are super careless with it. That's not me. I consider this a big tool for my business. I don't want anything to happen. And so I'm going to say I think it's worth it. Yes, it's a little bit more pricey than the other. I think it's probably one of the second most expensive ones out there, Zag being more expensive. There's this. And the other one that he rated really, really highly was something called the Torres. It was only about $8 cheaper, but I went with Flow Labs because of the oleophobic nature, fights oil, and because of the polarization on the glass. But I just installed it. It was super easy. The giant dust protector was amazing. This thing rocks. This thing absolutely rocks. And no, I'm not going to be able to tell you how well it handles dropping the phone because I'm probably not going to drop my phone. That's not my thing. And just because I said that, it might happen this week. Anyway, I don't know who needed to see this. I don't know who needed to hear this, but if it was you, let me know in the comment section below. I will put links to this in the video description, and I will also put links to reviews from my man at Mobile Reviews I always want to say God, I can't remember his name. This messes me up. I also heard about this from my buddy SR, aka Steven Robles, who is one of the most amazing reviewers out there. So this is the one I chose. I hope it helps somebody make a better decision, and I hope it helps you understand why screen protectors break. If you like this video, press the like button, press the subscribe button, ring the notification bell. And right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video that I think you should watch, and I agree with him.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk. Gotta keep quiet.